Hi everyone and welcome to Sarah Dogu's Cooking Adventures. Today on my channel I'm going to teach you how to make Afghan kulcha, also known as kurabiye in Turkey. There's a slight difference between the Afghan and the Turkish version. The Afghan version is a little bit more moist, whereas the Turkish version is a little bit more dry. So we're going to be doing the Afghan version and I'm going to list the ingredients to you guys. So for the ingredients we need 1 kilo of flour, 500 grams of butter, so I've used two 250 gram blocks which you can buy in your Coles and Woolies. You need 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 cup of yogurt, 4 large eggs, 1 teaspoon of yeast. And for the toppings we need some black seed, some sesame seed, some sunflower seed. We've got 3 tablespoons of milk and 1 large egg. We also need some baking paper and a cooking dish or cooking tray which I've lightly greased with some oil and I've laid the baking paper on there. Alright guys, so we'll start preparing the dough for the kulcha or kurabiye. I've melted my butter, my 500 grams of butter, the 250 blocks. Put that in the middle. Make sure we got all the ingredients in there. My 4 large eggs. Hopefully it'll fit all in there. My 1 cup of yogurt. Ooh, I think it's going to start overflowing. I'll have to change the dish because I didn't anticipate how large this will be. So we'll put the salt in, the baking powder and the yeast. And I'm going to change the dish. So I'm going to pause the video for a minute. So, alright beautiful people, I had to change my dish because it was too small. There was a lot of ingredients in there. So now I've changed it with this tub and we're going to mix all the ingredients thoroughly until it forms into a sticky, doughy consistency. Alright guys, so I've been kneading this dough for a good 10 to 20 minutes and it's starting to take shape and change color to a nice golden brown, or yellow I should say. Not brown, why am I saying brown? Yellow. It's gonna turn brown when it's cooked. So we keep kneading for a good 20 minutes until it's sticky and of this consistency, as you can see. So now we're done kneading. I'm just going to put it together. I'm going to spray it with some olive oil spray. And I'm going to cover it with some cling wrap, which I'll put aside here. And we're going to let it sit for a good 30 minutes until it rises and doubles its volume, or double the size. So we'll wait for 30 minutes. When it's ready, I'll show you how to make little kurabiyes or Afghan kulchas out of it. Alright guys, while we're waiting for the dough to rise and double its volume, we're going to prepare some of the toppings that we're going to use. So this is like a garnish, so you put it on top to make it glossy and shiny, the kurabiye or the kulcha. So we've got the 1 large egg and the 3 tablespoons of milk, and we'll mix these two in together like so until they're completely combined together and form this yellowish orangey consistency. Hi guys, so after 30 minutes, this is what our dough looks like. It's risen and it's doubled its volume. And what I've done is I've made little balls out of them. So we'll just get a little bit out and we'll make little balls like so. And obviously you've got to make as many as there is, as much as the dough is. So we'll continue making these. Like so, pinching the ends, bringing them in, and then turning it around and smoothing the bottom. Alright, so we've made our dough balls. It made that many. I didn't count them, but it makes a lot. It's good to have a lot because if you've got visitors coming, you can present it to them, and I'm pretty sure that they won't stop on one. They'll continue eating more than one. So now I'm going to show you how to make some shapes out of these dough balls. So for that you need these tools. So you need a little brush to brush the top with some of the topping that we made, so to make it nice and smooth. So you need a crinkled knife, you need a normal knife, you need a comb. So this is a brand new comb, I only use it for cooking, and you need some scissors. Just a small pair of scissors should do. So now I'll grab one of these dough balls and I'll lay them on my chopping board and I'll just flatten it a little bit. So we'll make our first shape. So our first shape is a little flower. So to make up a little flower, what you do is you cut little bits at the end, like so. And then what you do is you pinch the ends like that. Pinch, pinch, pinch. And there you go, we've got our little flower. And then with our little scissors, we'll just cut the little ends a little bit. Like so. And when it cooks, it looks really nice. So that's our little flower. Now I'm going to teach you how to make a shell. So we've got one of those dough balls. We'll try and stretch it out like so to make it a long piece. So you can roll it like so, or you can do it on the chopping board, whichever's easiest. So I find it easier doing it with my hands, and it's more even that way. So there we go. And now I'll use my comb to create that shell-like consistency. And then we'll roll it like so to create a little shell. Now I'm going to teach you how to make a little flower. So we'll flatten it a little bit. We'll use our comb to make little holes like so. And then we'll use our scissors just to cut it like so to make that little flowery shape. And I'll cut the outer ends like so, and a little bit of the inside. So that's our little flower. Now I'm going to teach you how to make a little plait. So what you do is, again, you turn it into a long piece. Oh, sorry, try again. So we'll turn it into a long piece. You can make whatever shapes you desire. These are the ones that I know, but there's plenty of other shapes out there that you can use, that you know of, I guess. Just a bit longer. And what you do is you turn it and then you twist it like so, pinch the end. Alright guys, I'll teach you one last shape, which is the traditional shape. So you'll flatten your little dough, and the crinkle knife we use just to stab it like so, in a circular motion. Sorry, better if I put it in my hand, like so. And what that does is it creates a few layers on there, like puff pastry, but similar I guess. And then what you do is once you've got that, you just put a little hole in the middle. Yep, so we've made all our shapes, as you can see. Now we're going to do the toppings. So remember the topping mixture that we made out of egg and milk that we mixed, this orange consistency. Shake that up. We'll use our little brush to brush them with this mixture. And what that does, it makes it a shiny top layer. There we go, we'll do that on all of them. Oops, too much. That's alright. Alright, now we'll just do the toppings, the last toppings, which is the black seeds. Don't put too much on there because we just want a little bit of a garnish, because they are quite strong in flavour, these. And you don't want it overpowering the Now we'll put the sesame seeds to create that black and white consistency. Now we also can put some sunflower seeds in there, but that's up to you. The sesame and the black seeds enough, that's the traditional way. But if you want to make it more fancier, you can top it up with a little bit of these sunflower seeds. Them in there. I'm not going to put it on all of them, I just want a different shape or different style of biscuit. Now these kulcha or kurabies are ready to go in the oven. I've preheated the oven to 180 degrees. I'm going to leave them there for 20 to 30 minutes until they're golden brown. Alright guys, so after 30 to 20 minutes of cooking time in the oven, our kulcha or kurabies have turned golden brown and they're ready to eat. So you can enjoy it with a side of chai or coffee. Thank you for watching guys. Bon appetit!